Good afternoon, everyone. This is Angela with Creatively Done, and I thought today I would show how I take my settings for my bracelets. See, I've given them a number. I test fit them and show you how I do this. What I usually do is I make sure that I have settings and skins that I've already dipped. The cabochons have already been dipped, and I set them in either a bracelet or, in this case, I'll show you this one. This is a Tree of Life pendant and bracelet set, and how I put them together, and then how easy it is to do. So after you have your cabochons that are dried, and these are cured, these have been curing for weeks now, I take and I go around the cabochon itself, and I make sure that there's no extra skin hanging over the top of where it would attach in the setting. I take a emery board and I go in a direction towards the front of the cabochon, and it kind of seals it at the edge. But if it comes off, it's still a perfect skin. So the reason that I'm doing this, although I've done a good 2, 4, 6, 8 of them already, and you can see them right here. See, they're all sitting there and they're all glued in. Just wanted to take you through the last year. I tend to get a little chatty, so I thought I would just show a quick, this is how I do it. And I make sure that there's no extra on the cabochon itself, so it'll sit nice and flush in. Set the cabochon down, upside down. I take my glue. Now this is the glue that I've been using, and I have pieces that are well over a year old. Not everyone has sold, whatever one of them has sold, so they haven't come off. And it's Tombow Mono Liquid Glue Aqua. Here's the barcode. Let's see if I can get that up close enough. But I love this stuff. It has a tip, and what I do is I start from the center, and I just do a quick circle, and I let it sit for a couple seconds. If I set it down, I usually put the glue on first, and then I'll clean up the cabochon. And then what I do is I just take it and very gently place it in the setting. And don't squeeze it too hard. I just press in the center. Sorry about the manicure, guys. I'm a working girl here. This is my playtime. So I set it in there, and I don't fuss with it. Now, one of the things that I've noticed when people are doing jewelry and that, it's like, well, how do you give it a unique number for your website, for Etsy, for creativelydone.com, whatever? And what I do is when I take a picture of the piece, that number is unique. And what I do is use that number, because every one of my pictures has a unique number. Now I'm going to use this real fancy tool here called the safety pin, because these have been sitting, and see, this one already has a number assigned to it, and these have already been sitting in this setting. So I was having a little bit of trouble getting it loose, but it'll come. You just have to be a little patient, and don't stab yourself with the pin, but the end of the safety pin. But if you just gently go around the edge of it, and of course, since I'm trying to do this for a video, this might take a couple seconds, but I'm going to show this real quick, because I just run it around. And see, this is a pretty sharp edge on it, so if you can see that, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, it's a standard safety pin. Don't stab yourself, and it's pretty darn easy to do. And then I try to release it, because there's just a little bit of extra paint And I keep saying every time I do something like this, That was an ouch. Every time I do something like this, I am going to just videotape it because it keeps me on track, and it may show something that other people don't know how to get it done. And you'll see little pieces of paint come chipping off, which is fine. This is what we want to do. My air conditioning is going to kick on again because it's like 95 degrees here in Florida. It's May 28th, I want to say. And it's hot. So now I'm going to try to get this out of here. And if it doesn't want to come out, I'm going to try to coax it a little bit and not mess up my camera there. Get a little more aggressive with it and get some of the paint that... See, what happens is it starts sticking, and when it's humid in Florida, it's not that humid right now, but paint likes to stick to settings, but I know this one is not glued down. So, of course, I'm not going to be able to get this one off. But it's okay. I can pause this, and you can stop watching me struggle trying to get this off, in case I start bleeding when I poke myself with this pin. And I'll be right back. I'll put this on pause. Well, I went ahead and took it out and glued it down again. And you can see that this one's going to be pretty well set. It's a really pretty one in a bronze. And this is the last one that is in a, I guess I was calling this just a regular brush gold. And these are adjustable. You can stretch it out, but this is the last one. And I thought I would show you how I take it from just being a finished cabochon to the actual pieces. And like I said, these have been curing for a while.